Hello and welcome to the Maldives. It's a beautiful day and those huts there behind me cost over £6,000 a week to stay in. However, this metal detector only cost me £40, so we are going to jump in the water and see what I can find with this 40 quid metal detector. I don't hold out much hope, but just in case this metal detector turns out to be complete and utter pants, I've also brought along the lovely Rebecca, and she has got her Nocta Macro Pro, which costs almost £200 more than this. So I'm hoping if I fail miserably with this one, Rebecca will find some treasure. So hold your breath, let's jump in the water and see what we can find. Wish Rebecca some luck.
Let's go!
So while I'm busy getting ready quickly, Mel is already eager to get into the water, but unfortunately he was a little bit disappointed to realise that the actual visibility was very poor. Being in this little bay, it wasn't quite as fresh as we were hoping, but nevertheless he has been eager, just sweeping away, as you can see if he can find any hidden treasures. This detector is perfect for just having a little go. I love the fact that it's got the little wrist strap as well, so if you did need to put it down for any reason, you're not going to lose it. Mel is an absolute gem when it comes to metal detecting. He loves it. And what better place than to detect right here? I'm super excited to use my Nocta. It's handy, it's small, and you can still have some fun and find some targets regardless of it being just a small detector. However, after about half an hour, 40 minutes, to no avail did I get the detector to work. I started walking up against this sea wall, and as you can see, the water is crystal clear over here because of the waves coming over, and I just decided to hang out here for a little bit. I focused on taking some rather fun thumbnails, as you can see, and I did enjoy the waves just coming over and splashing me. And while Mel was busy detecting, I just behaved like a complete idiot, as you can see, but I did have fun. Well, I thought at least if I can't detect, I'm going to get some good pictures out of it, and I'm just going to enjoy being in this beautiful space. We'll worry about the detector later. There were loads of crabs crawling over this wall at different points, and every time I came close you could see them scuttering away. So we'll sort out the macro metal detector a little later on and come back another day. And Mel was busy over in the distance, just happy as a clam in sand.
Well, I'm happy to report the cheap £40 metal detector worked perfectly fine, even though I didn't find any targets. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for the Nocta Pro. Becky could not, for the love of God, get this to turn on.
No.
It wasn't until I came to her rescue that I realised that the probes inside here were quite corroded for some strange reason. You can see inside there these little contacts. So once I took the head off, oops, reconnected it like this, then and only then would it actually switch on. So poor Becky spent the last hour just trying to switch her metal detector on. So we learnt an important lesson here. Check your equipment before you get in the water, or in my case, check all the equipment is working before buggering off and leaving poor Rebecca on her own.
Yes, but it's good. I had some time to bob around, get used to all the equipment, took some really beautiful photos, so I'm pleased with that. But we are going to head over to the other side of the island after lunch and try again. We had fun anyway. So that's what we're going to do after lunch.
Yeah, let's
Round
go.
two.
Round two indeed. So we're putting everything away in our little beach hut. Let me just quickly show you the beach hut. Oh, mind your head, Mel. Every time. So this is our beach hut that we're staying in. It's number 374. And I've got to say, it is pretty special. Right now we're heading to the back of the beach hut, which is like the main drag, I suppose. It's like the main road. The backs of these face the road because the fronts face the beach, which kind of makes sense really. So this is the main road and the main thoroughfare, I should say. So we've ordered a buggy to come and pick us up, even though it's only like a 10-minute walk in that direction to the restaurant. I'm feeling a little bit tired.
Do I look like a Bond girl?
Oh yes, kinda.
More special than Special Agent.
Give her a thumbs up. Bless. Here we are.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just bash my head.
Oh, you're right. How do you manage to bash your head? You're so short. Hello. Here's our restaurant. It's the, what is it pronounced? Bonti restaurant.
Bonfi.
Bonfi. Bonfi. Fee.
There.
I'm such a Cockney. Hello.
Ma'am, you have shorts or something?
Oh no. I'll have to go back.
Hey, ma'am, just next time, ma'am.
Yeah,
It's fine,
I can
it's
go
okay.
and change.
Made. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
just keep it.
I'll keep it closed.
Yeah,
I forgot. Sorry.
You can borrow mine, or maybe that wouldn't be
No,
good.
no, don't.
So something to eat.
Yes, yes.
Well, we had a lovely lunch. Unfortunately, we can't film in the restaurant because of the music and copyright issues. But trust me, it was fantastic. Here we are now, walking through the undergrowth, heading towards the beach. Watch out for those coconuts, they don't fall from the tree. Take a look at this. This is the other side of the island.
It really is stunning.
Isn't that something else?
God, the water looks really blue today.
Let's hope it's clear and
Yeah.
calm. Look at this. That's more like it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we might come back to this bit. So we're going to try along here now, this part of the beach. This is the other side of the island. It's a little bit wavy, so the water is still a little bit murky-ish. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see anything under the water, but we'll give it a go anyway. Hopefully this time Becky's metal detector will work.
Yeah.
Let's switch it on now and see if it works.
I think we should, shouldn't we? I'm just going to have a good time anyway, but
go.
let's just double check. First time.
There you go.
That's what it should do. Right, I'm going to put my fines pouch on, clip it using the handy leash so that if I let go I don't lose it, get my goggles and snorkel, ready to go. Let's go and see if attempt 2 can find us anything. Woo! It's already going.
So hold your breath and let's go see what we can find.
Wow, that was quite difficult. The water really throws you up against the beach, so it's really difficult to stay on a target. But Mel found a ring, so that's super exciting. I'm just going to have a little breather. Because believe it or not, those waves are quite powerful and you're constantly being bashed up against the shore. So he's making his way back through the water and I've just walked along the shore. Going to have a bit of a breather under this beautiful palm tree and then do round 2 in a minute.
You're not going to believe what I found.
Is it jewellery?
Yeah, well I found 2 rings.
No.
Yep, hang on.
Gold rings, silver rings, costume jewellery.
Not quite. A ring pull and a fake costume jewellery ring.
Oh, well, still, at least we found something.
Couldn't believe my luck. Do you believe that? I actually found a ring pull out there in the Indian Ocean on an island.
Well, it's better than me. I didn't find anything.
Oh, I was going to ask, did you find anything?
No, I didn't find anything other than just lots of targets, but finding out that they were my own targets that were ringing off, so yeah.
So there you go, that was a whole bundle of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, even though we didn't really find that much. How did you find it? Did you enjoy that, or was it a little bit stressful?
It wasn't stressful at all. I was glad that it was shallower water. So I think had it been a quieter, calmer day, we would have been able to have seen more and just it been more gentle. But nevertheless, using the handheld metal detector actually worked really well, because I think personally, had we had the big one, it would have been more difficult being like swayed around.
Yeah.
So if you want to get into detecting and don't want like a big detector, I would highly recommend just trying your hand at either the Nocta or the little cheap one, depending on your budget. They both seem to work equally well to find stuff. I know I didn't actually find anything on my go.
I've got to say though, I mean, this is really nice and it's more professional than this one.
Yeah.
But the one thing I like about this is
It's really
it is
compact.
really compact and it's just less conspicuous. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Yes, I actually like this one and I did find some treasure with it.
Yeah.
Whereas Becky, I did have a few problems with this to start off, but they was easily resolved. It was these contacts in here. We just simply
weren't
unscrewed
mating.
it, screwed it back together, it switched on, it worked perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Just unfortunately you didn't find anything. But
No, that's
saying
okay.
that, I've got to admit, whenever I've been detecting, no matter where in the world I've been metal detecting, I always find a lot of junk, a lot of tin foil, a lot of ring pulls, pull tabs, bottle tops, all that
Nails.
sort of stuff. But here in the Maldives,
It's almost too good to be
you
true,
can
isn't
tell
it?
by my reaction, I was really surprised to find a ring pull. Now usually I would throw these away, but I've got to say I'm actually going to keep this as a souvenir, as a momentum of my time metal detecting with a £40 metal detector in the Maldives. Just goes to show it doesn't matter how much money you pay for a metal detector, you're always going to find a bit of trash, and that's just part of the game. But the good side is we did find some treasure.
Yeah.
Take a look at this. Let's get a close up at this. Look at that. Nice bit of treasure there. Even though it is
Costume jewellery, isn't
costume
it?
jewellery,
Yeah.
that's the word, yeah. So, but the important thing is we did find a ring using a £40 metal detector, whether it be costume jewellery or not. Just shows that these do actually work. Like Becky says, if you're thinking about getting into this hobby,
I would try one of these
try
first.
one of these first, depending on your budget, of course.
Yeah.
Now, one other very important thing to remember is to give this video a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed watching this video, I'm sure you'll find this one just as entertaining. Until next time, happy hunting, and we'll see you very soon. Ta-ra for now.
Yeah, you happy?
Yeah.
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 Do you want to watch it back and check?
No, I do.